Good morning, everybody. Good morning. It is a vlog week. It's already midweek, though. It is May 24th, 2023. It is Wednesday, and it is a vlog week. I'm discombobulated. I really, really am. Okay, yes, it is Wednesday. I didn't pick up the camera for 2 days for the week, and I'm going to explain everything because there is much to talk about. I was going to come last night. I was going to tell you what was going on. But I thought, no, you know what? It's been a long 3 days. And I just needed to really decompress. But I will talk about it. We'll discuss about it, okay? But today's a very, very special day. It's a very special day. My daughter graduates high school today. I'm so torn with so much emotion because of what happened for the past 3 days. I am really, and then today something with my oldest son, we'll talk about that. But I am filled with so much emotion. It's like all kinds, there's some stresses, sadnesses, things like that. And then yet my daughter's graduating and I talked to her last night. I had a real big heart-to-heart with her last night because I didn't want what's happening to us as a family and what's happening to sort of overshadow this great day of hers. And so we are going to make it, very, very nice. She has always been a student that cared about her grades, cared about what she was doing, cared about the homework, cared about projects. When she was in group projects with, that had to do with other people. And I remember sometimes she stressed because other people wouldn't pull their weight. And so she felt like they weren't going to get a good grade. And I remember her just taking charge. And she's always been that student, that student where her friends would say, hey, let's do this or come spend the night. I remember, come spend the night. And she would be like, I can't. I got a project due or I got this to do. She's always been that student. And so her accomplishments are tremendous. Moving here, she didn't know anybody. She came in here at the end of her junior year. It wasn't easy because she left her childhood friends, the people she was supposed to graduate with. And it was tough, but she did it. And this school, within the last year, let's say her senior year and the end of her junior year, offered her more incentives, I guess you can say, more opportunities, and she took advantage of them. So I'm very, very proud of my daughter, and I will show you her in her gown and everything. Graduated. I don't know if I'm saying it right. Cum laude, and then she'll have an extra tassel on herself as well for other achievements. I'm really, really happy. I'm really, really excited. We're going to try and go out to dinner, but they have divided the ceremonies because the class is, and don't quote me, guys. Anyway, I don't want to give you a number, but I think it's definitely in the 800, 900 range class. So they're going to divide. They divided the classes, and so there'll be 2 ceremonies going on. I don't know when we'll get out. We do have a reservation at a restaurant tonight, but we're just going to play it by ear because we don't even know if we'll make it. We'll see. My little guy's still in school. He's finishing up his freshman year. He'll be no longer what they call the underdog. And he's finishing up. He's doing finals. He's doing really, really good. Really, really good. He's taking his hardest class, which is math. He's taking that today. Anyways, guys, we have a lot to discuss, and we will. And I'm kind of glad that I didn't pick it up right away, but I will let you guys know what happened. We'll discuss that. Right now, I will tell you my son has an appointment, my oldest, he'll be having quite a bit of appointments that he's meeting, that he's having to do, turning in some paperwork and things like that. I want you to know that everything I'm talking about, at some point, I will open up. Okay, I will. It's just right now, I got to be careful. And even the situation that I'm going through, I will open up. I'm not going to keep you guys, sort of, what is it? I will. I have plans to. I'm bringing it up, though, now because I'm trying to share everything that I go through that's stressful, that affects me stress-wise. And it's tough. Okay, guys, it's a good day. I gotta go get to ironing, getting everybody's clothes is picked out. I need to make sure they're nice and ironed. My daughter's cap and gown. We're gonna iron. We're gonna steam. We got things to do, and it takes me forever to get ready too. So, okay, guys, and I gotta make my bed. I've been editing. This morning. I'm every second I'm doing something. I'm always working, guys. Okay, I'm gonna go have a little bit of breakfast. There's the graduate right there. There's the graduate getting ready. There's the lazy dog down there. There's a lazy dog. Look at him. Look at him. Hey, guy. What is she doing already? Hasn't even graduated officially from high school. Not yet. And she's already picking what, Savannah?
My classes.
For
college.
She's already picking college classes. I wish I could show you the screen, but I can't. No. But I'll tell you, she's always on the ball, guys. Always on the ball. Hasn't even graduated high school yet. So I'm going to talk a little bit loud on the mic because my oldest has some music going on and I don't want copyrighted material. But look at what they got. The seniors got this. They got to go to Krispy Kreme. They took either their cap and gown or their student ID, and they got a free dozen donuts. But look what's left. Oh, sorry. Look what is left. Yep, not much. That is left. Oh my goodness. And we're going to save some for my little guy who's in school right now. Okay, so she got that. The other thing, we got her, congratulations, graduate. 2023. We got this for her. I didn't even see what it was wrapped with. Look, the Krispy Kreme box. Look at that. Isn't that cool? You did it. Look at that. You did it. That's awesome. Since I haven't done the haul yet for these, and I don't think you've seen it, but I got a couple of the Flav City, or I ordered a couple of the Flav City protein smoothies. This is vanilla cream. Most of all of his flavors were out of stock. So we just got the vanilla cream, and then there's another one. This has 25 grams of protein and 10 grams of collagen. I'll put the ingredients right here because they are super, super good ingredients. Here you go. Where are you? Right there. Look at that. Really, really good ingredients. So it's going to be 1 scoop of this and 12 ounces of milk. And I'm using the new blend jets. You don't have to. Actually, you could just put these in a shaker, you know, like a regular shaker, and it'd be okay. This is my first time trying it, so let's see. Oh, you guys, there's no chalky feeling in it. There's no like gritty. You want to try it? My daughter's going to try it.
What is it? Okay.
It's the Flav City protein shake. What do you think?
Yeah, it doesn't taste funky.
It doesn't taste funky. The only thing is it needs a little bit of ice, huh? I'm going to put it on some ice.
Yeah, like crushed ice.
Crushed ice or something. Okay, that's what I forgot to put in there. Some ice. I want it colder. But that's it. It's really, really good. You peeking around a corner? Are you peeking around a corner, Molly? Huh? Hi, Molly.
She looks like
Hi. A teddy bear? You're going to get haircuts. You're going to get a haircut. Guys, it's so good. It's with ice now. The other flavor we got oh my hair, look at this. The other flavor we got was peanut butter. Peanut butter. My husband had that one. You said it tasted like Reese's?
Real good.
Like Reese's.
Tastes better than that one.
Really? Oh, gotta try the other one. Okay, I'm in my eBay room, as messy as it is, because I need to steam my baby's gown. I'm gonna show you. Oh my gosh. Cum laude. Cum laude or cum laude? Cum laude. Cum laude. And then this is the extra tassel she'll be wearing for other accomplishments. Like I said, with the grades, all A's. So, look at that. Oh my goodness. Okay. I don't know what time it is. Gotta be like around 1 o'clock, maybe. Maybe 1 o'clock. And I'm gonna go ahead and get ready now because I have to get my daughter ready a little bit. She doesn't want, she just wants me like to do her hair and maybe just a very light eyeshadow, which is fine. But I just want to be ready and so that I can help her and not have to worry about myself. I'm wearing a ripped up tank top because I don't want to get anything on my shirt. So forgive that. I have 2 shirts. I'm not sure which one I want to wear. Anyway, I came on here because I did want to just speak on one thing in particular. And then we'll touch on a couple of things. I want to tell you guys, when my daughter, and this has been playing in my mind, or on my mind, not in, but on my mind. When my daughter was a junior, yes, I said to myself, when my daughter graduates high school, and I knew I was going to be almost 55. I'm 54. I'll be 55 in October. I said, I want to be the healthiest, most vibrant woman, healthy in all aspects. Weight, mental, everything. Spiritually, everything. And I'm far from it. I wouldn't say like far, like, oh my God, you're so unhealthy. I wouldn't say that. But I'm unhealthier. Even then, from back then. And yeah, it's been sort of playing with my head a little bit. You know, obviously there's nothing I can do about it now. Absolutely nothing. But push forward. And that's it. And that's it. Just push forward. I am a little stressed right now. Well, I'm always stressed, especially after what happened, and especially because my son is at a very important appointment. And now I gotta get ready, and and the school has only 1,000 parking available. And I told you how many kids were graduating? 800. So I have to be there. Well, my daughter has to be there at 5. So we have to leave here about 4:30ish. Not that, maybe 4:45 or something like that. We have to be there. So we're just going to stay. And the school, unfortunately, I only say this because of the traffic. On a regular, I used to tell you guys when I used to take my kids, there was a couple times I told you, to take them to school is a nightmare. A nightmare. Seriously. And that's because of where it's located. And so, imagine this, where it's going to be family, friends, trying to grab for parking. But I'm trying not to worry about it too much. What am I doing now? Am I doing this? No, let's do my brows. But back to what I was saying, as far as what I was thinking about was, you know, I envisioned that. I really did. That was a goal. And I never spoke of it. I never said it. But I wanted to be, at the day of my daughter's graduation, I wanted to be optimal health, optimal weight, optimal body fat, you know, BMI, mentally, you know, coping with what I was dealing with and everything. Like right now I have a hot flash. Can you tell? Oh, I have a hot flash. Oh my gosh. But yeah, and I'm telling myself there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. But do something about it. your health. And I'm believe me, guys, I feel like I accomplished a lot. I persevere through small little defeat or battles, like little things. Like, for instance, when it got really, really difficult here, remember those little lemon candies that I like? That I told you they were in my room? Again, I just wanted to go grab a handful and I just resisted and I did it. I did it and I haven't. I have not. They're still there. And I'm not going to buy those anymore, by the way. I'm not buying those anymore. Okay. I'm not, because right now they're just way too tempting and I can't just say just 4, because right now everything is just so and yeah, why leave it here? Why leave the temptation here? I don't want it. So I'm not going to buy them. That was a hot one. There, see, my ear's not as red. That was a good one. That one took hold. And I have a little bit of cramping. I really believe that there's a part of this whole thing that has to do with maybe a lot of dairy I've been having, but also maybe just stress. You know, I'm looking at my palette. This is the one that's in Palette Bingo, number 11. I'll put a link up here. But this is the challenge palette for the week, and I'm looking at the colors, and with the 2 tops that I have on, there's no colors from in there to use from, which is an actual shame, because this is a great way to use it today, but no. And honestly, guys, I'm very excited about today. It's just going to be an emotional day, but I don't know. Like I said, I'm just feeling some kind of way. I really am, but I'll snap out of it. I will. All right. So this is the graduate. She did her hair just a very light curl. She's gonna have her little cap going, and this is the palette, guys, that we chose. It's the Tarte, that one. She wanted gold. Yeah. She wanted gold, so we use these colors here. I think it was this. This is the gold we chose, right? Yeah, This one. Yeah. So it's not a over the top gold. It was just a very nice gold. But I left one side of her eye a bit more darker on the outer corners. So that one's the dark one, this is the lighter one. So let me put just a little bit more, and then Is that better?
Yeah.
Let me see.
Yeah.
It's because I got more light on this side than this side.
Yeah.
So
No, I think
it's good. Okay. If you see it a little bit more, we can buff out more. That's good, huh?
Yeah.
So let's see. We got all this blended out. Okay. That's good. Okay.
Your light is
Super bright, huh?
How do you start your videos? Hey guys.
Hey guys.
Oh,
actually, it's bye. The bye one is when I go like this.
Wait, how do you start it though? What do you say?
Hi everybody. Hope everyone's doing
well. Hi everybody. Hope everyone's doing well.
That's it. That's what I do. This is my outfit. I ended up going with this one. It was between this one and another one. Got the nails for the other one. The eye look for this one, but it's okay.
Girl,
that's good, huh?
My nails are messed up.
Okay, sounds good. So let me know if any more blending needs to be done.
Okay, I think I'm good though.
Good? Okay. I didn't do much. Well, like earrings, I just picked something simple. I'm not doing any of it. I'm not, guys. I'm so tired. I focused on my daughter and getting them ready, but I wanted to come on here and tell you that my son came home from his appointment and he took care of what he needed to take care of. So everything, what he needed to do is being done, and there's no turning back. Not really. But I'm going to say this cautiously, but when I read the information that was submitted, Okay, I'm talking as a mom, okay? I'm nervous. I'm on here telling you this stuff because, again, I'm just expressing my own thoughts out loud to you guys. But it's my daughter's day. But I can't ignore this other thing that is simultaneously going on today. And it had to be today because he had an appointment today because he starts working again. And then he has his little girl when he's off. So today is like the only day. And then the process needs to start. So anyways, I'm going to leave that there. I am very nervous about future outcomes. But like my husband tells me, has to be done. We are heading out. Well, actually, no. It's 4:25. It's going to be a long night because we have to leave early because like there's not going to be any parking. His last day is tomorrow. He's got finals tomorrow? Yeah. What is it on? Bio. How are we doing so far? With what? With your finals. Oh, good, yeah. Good. Okay. So my daughter's going to come down right now. We're going to take a couple pictures. And I'm actually kind of nervous. Why am I nervous? I don't know. I think it's an exciting nervousness, you know? We got her some flowers right there. We got a couple things, but we have the main gift. We're going to give it to her at the restaurant. So it should be good. We're going to have to take like 3 cars, guys. 3 cars because her boyfriend's here. And all my kids were able to go. My son Aaron don't work till tomorrow. So, and my son Aiden took this day off. So all my children are going. So yes. It is Thursday. I think it's May 25th, 2023. It's 9 o'clock in the morning. I've been up. I had to take my freshman, Evan, his last year freshman. He has 2 finals today, so I had to take him still to the school. But I have my graduate sleeping. She goes, I go, you don't want to go to school? She's like, I'm out. I said, you're going to feel different when you wake up. You're going to feel like a shift in your life. You're going to feel odd, excited, a good thing, but it's gonna feel odd. I told her that. It was a very nice ceremony. It was long, but it wasn't as long as anticipated. It went really, really smoothly. You know how the seating, usually there's 2 rows, right? Not rows, but like sections, right? And so the west side, which we sat at on the bleachers was the west, because it was a football field, right? You have homecoming and then the visitor side. Well, the parents that sat on the east side were from the visitor side bleachers, and then west side parents sat on the home side of the bleachers. And because the students that pertain to us were seated towards our side of the bleachers, were A through L. And so we got the west side. But and it was nice because it was one big ceremony. I didn't know how it was going to be. It was exactly 856 students. And so I didn't know how, because they kept saying they were good. It's a dual thing, and I didn't understand it. But what happened was, once they were naming the names of the students to give them their diploma, what happens is they had the people on the west side and the people on the east side that were on that side were being called simultaneously. Both sides were, but the speakers were facing us and their speakers were facing their bleachers. I thought, oh my God, that's going to get really confusing because you're going to hear all these names, but you don't, we didn't even hear their speakers, and they were loud, but we didn't hear. It was crazy how that worked. Do you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So they were like, like they would say, my daughter, Savannah, whatever. She'd go up to the little mini stage that they had facing us. And then they had a mini stage facing them on that side, and their speakers were just as loud, but we wouldn't hear them, and they wouldn't hear us. It's like the sound, the way that works. I hope I explained myself, but it was nice. Well, you guys want to know a funny thing? Okay, my son Aaron, my oldest, he's just very, I don't know. He's very charismatic. He's very talkative. He's very polite. He's very respectful. But he's very charming too. He's just people like are drawn to him, right? Okay. So he went to his appointment yesterday. I think I told you he had an appointment. Okay. He came home. He told us about it, and then he went back out because he had an appointment for his truck to get an oil change. He had everything calculated. He goes, I'll be back by 4:30, and then, we'll leave. He was going to take his own truck anyway, but we'll leave. Well, 4:30, he wasn't home. I said, okay, we got to go. We left him a ticket here at the house. His ticket. We even took a picture of where we left it. And so we leave, whatever, 6 o'clock. The ceremony starts at 6:30. And remember, there's only 1,000 parking. That's it. Available, 1,000. Otherwise, you were going to have to find parking like far. And there's a lot of streets there that are not park. You can't park because it's a residential area. Okay, anyway. So 6 o'clock, he texts my husband and he says, I don't think I'm going to be able to make it. He says, because, again, the parking. We had saved him a seat at the bench. And anyway, around 6:15, he says, I'm in front of the school. He says, there's no more parking. But he felt bad. And so here's the school, right? Facing that way. Okay, here's the school. School front is facing that way. So there's a street, very narrow street. There's a street. He went down. He turned around, back around to the front of the school. When a campus officer, there was a lot of campus officers, flagged him down like this. And he told him, so my son stops in the middle of the street, and the officer goes to the street. Now it's just a two-way street, residential's in the front, houses in the front, school over here. Officer says to him, he says, are you looking for parking? Are you trying to get in here? He's like, yeah. And he's like, I got 2 parking and staff parking you can have, one of them. And he's like, what? So he's like, yeah, get into that gate. He basically parked next to the stadium. Mind you, we had to park in the student parking, which was on the opposite end. So he goes in and he parks. And he's all telling the guy, oh, thank you, da-da-da. Okay. He starts walking out. He gets up to where the officer was, and he's like, oh my gosh, I forgot the ticket. And you cannot get in without a ticket. So he starts walking back to his truck. He gets to his truck, and he's like, Officer follows him, and he says to him, you're leaving? He says, I forgot my ticket. He says, I got you. I'll hook you up. So he radios into the the stadium entrance. And he says, hey, didn't we have like a couple extra tickets available? He's like, they said, yeah, we had 2 tickets. They said that they were available. And he's like, yeah, he's going to be on the west. He's like, that's okay. They were going to not stamp, but cut the only ticket they had were for the east side. But it's okay. They were going to let him go into the west with the east side ticket. So he made it in. I said to but I'm not done. But I told my son, the only thing he had to offer you, because they were all in those golf carts, is the golf cart even take you where we were. We were laughing, okay? So on the way home, on the way back out, it was bad trying to get out of the stadium. So when we all met down at the edge of the stadium, at the entrance of the stadium or the exit of the stadium, we were like, okay, we're going to meet at the restaurant. We're like, okay, da-da-da-da. And then I said, you know what? I'm just going to go with Aaron. It was just right there. I mean, he didn't even have to battle traffic to get out of the school because of where he parked. So we get in this truck, and as we were pulling out, like I said, it was just a handful of cars there, and the exit was just like boom, right? So we got in the car, and we were going towards the exit when that officer was there. He recognizes my son's truck, and he went like that. So my son stops, rolls down the window, and we were chatting. I go, thank you so much for helping my son. He's like, hey, he's a blessed man. He's a blessed man. It was just amazing. But this is honestly, like, this is the types of things that happen to him. I will say this, guys, before I let you guys go and I come back. As much as I had a great time and everything was amazing, I'm going to be very honest, okay? Because I said I was going to open up, and I'm going to be honest. I took pictures. I took pictures with my daughter yesterday. I took pictures, and then while we were waiting for the ceremony, I looked at those pictures, and I'm not going to lie, guys. I didn't recognize myself. I haven't been this heavy in a long time. I can tell you, in 2010, 2011, I was 230 pounds. Even though I was 228 pounds then, my body was still much more fit. I was just chunky, but I didn't have the flabs. Does that make sense? I was still had elasticity. I still had not definition, because I was plumpy, but I didn't have the sagginess. So it's different now. Even being less weight than 230, I look heavier in my body. And I'm not going to lie. Before the ceremony started, before anything started, and I was looking through those pictures, I did not recognize myself. And it hit me hard. It's not who I want to be. It's not who I'm striving to be. I said, I mean, I see things happening in my kids' life, but I'll tell you about my other child. Like I told you, I was going to tell you a little bit about what happened. That was very hard this past Sunday and Monday. But yeah, I didn't recognize myself at all. And I mean, I was just staring at it going, wow. So here we are. It is 2:15. And my mind, I was like, I got to pick up my son from school. Right? But no, he went. I think I told you guys. He went to go eat with his friends. They walked over to a Wendy's. And then he was going to walk home. But anyway, okay. Look at how pretty those flowers are. We got that for our daughter. I want to show you guys something that I showed you guys yesterday. Cake. We didn't have it last night. We got in way too late, like 11:30, 11:40. And I did send home some piece of cake with my daughter's boyfriend. I want some. And why do I want some? Because I haven't eaten. And I am not fat adapted yet. Oops, sorry, baby. My doggy. I'm not fat adapted. So sugars are probably running a little low. And I want some cake. But I'm not going to have cake. I mean, sometimes it's not as hard. Sometimes it's just simple as saying no. No. I'm not going to have cake. Sometimes it's that simple. Like, I can do it. Sometimes it's a whole conversation in the head. It's a whole dialogue. How are you going to feel afterwards? Because you don't need that. You don't need that. You just need to eat. Get some good food in you or some snack that is relatively healthier, and then let the moment pass. Because the way I see it, guys, I mean, of course, I would like to never bring something like that in my house and make healthier alternatives. That's the ideal, right? And then have everybody enjoy it. But the reality is that this is for me right now, this is it, this is the reality of things. So it would be easier the other way around, but it's just not. And so I'm going to try to make healthier choices right now. I don't want to have a big old meal, but it's getting already 2:17. I'm just going to wait to have dinner when hubby comes. And in fact, I haven't even taken that out. I'm thinking that what I want to have, and I don't know if I have any more. Yes, I do. I'm going to have some spinach artichoke Parmesan dip. Now, I don't have the stats for you because it comes in two. Get these at Costco. You get two, and it's on the wrapper. Now, I'll make sure next time to check that for you. But I'm going to have that, which is basically spinach, artichoke, and cream cheese. But I'm not, and Parmesan and cream cheese. I'm not sure, what other ingredients are in there. But I think I remember reading it. It's pretty good. And then I'm going to have my siete chips. And these are, let me get the stats for you. You get 14 chips, approximately it says. I don't care about the calorie, which is 130 calories. But the carb would be 20 total carbs, 3 fiber. Total sugars would be 1. High on the carb, but it's a chip. It's a chip, and it's made with really, really good ingredients. It's cassava blend, cassava flavor, avocado oil, coconut flavor, chai seed, and coconut. I don't know cassava blend. What is that? Let me look that up. Hold on. Guess what? I forgot that I downloaded the Bobby approved app, which is from Flav City, which is where I get a lot, and he does a lot of Costco shopping, and he'll tell you, okay, this is really clean, good ingredients, or he'll say just stay away. And then a lot of times he'll give you alternative choices. He does these videos, but he has his app. I totally forgot. You scan the barcode and it'll say Bobby approved, and that means it's clean ingredients, good ingredients, right? It's Bobby approved. Bobby approved. Yeah, so good. Okay, guys, so I'm just going to have some of this. I'm going to have the serving size, or maybe, serving size, because it's 20 carbs, and I do want to watch my carbs. And then I will be back. I don't know if I'm going to be able to pull this off. Salmon with some shrimp. And what did we have here? We have some veggies to reduce all this fat around my belly. Just bring you guys in my journey, in my quest for health. Because it's a quest. I'm feeling some kind of way, and I just kind of want to talk to you about it. My life right now is off. His name come up saying, but like a chat. I'm like, what? What? All right, ready? Let's do this. We'll be on the other side of all of this.